My sister-in-law left my 6-year-old alone in a hot car to run one quick errand, so I told the whole barbecue exactly how long 40 minutes feels to a kid who can't reach the door handle. It was 94 degrees when I handed my daughter to Renee. Just watch Lily while I set up the food table, I said. I'll be 20 minutes. Go, she waved me off. We're fine. I was inside my brother's house arranging trays when a neighbor stuck her head through the sliding door. Whose little girl is in the gray SUV out front? I froze. What? There's a kid in the car. She's crying. I dropped the tongs and ran. The gray SUV was Renee's, and there was Lily, red-faced, banging both fists against the window, her hair soaked to her forehead. The doors were locked. I could hear her screaming my name through the glass. I don't remember getting the door open. Renee had left it cracked an inch, and the spare fob in the cup holder, which is the only reason I could. I pulled Lily out, and she went limp against me, hot as a kettle, gasping. Mommy, I couldn't reach the handle, she sobbed. I pushed and pushed. I got her inside. Cold rags, water, ice on her neck. My hands were shaking so hard I dropped the glass twice. When her color finally came back and she stopped shivering crying, I walked out to the backyard. Renee was standing by the grill with a wine cooler, laughing at something my brother said. Where were you? Oh, I had to grab ice and buns. We were almost out. I was gone like 10 minutes. You were gone 40. Don't be dramatic, she sipped. She was napping. I cracked the window. You locked my 6-year-old in a car in 94-degree heat. The yard went quiet. 12, maybe 15 people. Forks halfway up. It was one quick errand, Renee said, and she rolled her eyes. Actually rolled them. Kids are fine in the car for a few minutes. I did it with my own. A few minutes. I set my phone on the table, face up. Let me tell everyone how long 40 minutes is. Oh my god, here we go. At 6 minutes, I said, loud, steady. A car interior hits over 120 degrees. Lily was in there for 40. She told me she pushed the handle over and over. She can't reach the lock. She watched people walk past on the sidewalk and none of them heard her because the windows were up. My brother put his beer down. Renee, you said she was inside with the kids. She was napping when I left. She was awake enough to bruise her hands hitting the glass, I said. I turned Lily's palms up. 2 red welts already darkening. The whole yard leaned in. Renee's face changed. You're twisting this. I would never hurt her. I love that kid. Then why did you lie about being gone 10 minutes? It felt like 10. Your phone will say. I looked at my brother. Check the receipt. Check the timestamp. Renee went for her purse fast, too fast, and my brother got there first. He pulled out the crumpled store receipt and read it. His jaw tightened. This is timed at 4:41, he said. You told us you'd just gotten here. It's 5:31 now. He looked up. You left her, went shopping, then stood here drinking for another 20 minutes and never said a word. I was going to check on her. You forgot her. His voice cracked. You forgot a child was in your car. Renee looked around the yard for one ally and found none. Her own mother had a hand over her mouth. She's fine, Renee tried. Weaker now. Nothing happened. She's fine. That's when Lily, standing in the doorway wrapped in a wet towel, said in her small voice, Auntie Renee, I called your name so many times. Why didn't you come back? Nobody breathed. Renee opened her mouth. Nothing came out. I picked up my phone off the table. I already called the non-emergency line while you were laughing at the grill, I said. They're sending someone to take a statement. You can explain 40 minutes to them. The first knock came at the gate.